Hey everybody, welcome back for another video on the channel. Got home today to a surprise package from RightStuf that I wasn't expecting. Mainly because sometimes they ship these out and I receive them faster than I get the email from them that they ship them out in the first place. One of the fun things about living only an hour away from their warehouse in Grimes, Iowa. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually flip this way and get into the box and go over what we got here. And first off, I want to say hi to a Facebook friend of mine, Jason, who happened to mention one of the items that's going to be in this box here, that it is no longer in stock at NIS America, and I've been kind of back and forth on whether I wanted to get it or not. Go ahead and pull this out of here, and we've got 3 cards. No, 4. Oops, we accidentally gave a double on one. Let's see here. Get this in frame for you. We have one for Space Brothers from Sentai Filmworks. Here we have, what is this one? Hoizuki's Cool-Headedness Complete Collection. Can't say I've seen that one before. Might be one worth looking up online and seeing what it's about. And then we have actually 2 for Engaged to the Unidentified. And I'll say this is a series that I started to watch on Crunchyroll, and it wasn't too bad, but unfortunately it was one I couldn't end up finishing. I kind of put it off to the side due to time limitations, but it's one I do want to go back and watch now that the whole series is out, and maybe take some time when I get a couple days off work. I know there's a holiday coming up this weekend, but I have a family reunion I need to go to, so unfortunately I don't know what kind of time I'll have. We'll have Monday since the office is closed, but let's go ahead and get some of this out of the way here. And here's an interesting one to start off with, because I have to say, you know, I have quite a few figure unboxings lately. Well, this isn't so much a figure, but it's a bobblehead, and I've seen this a few times on their site and decided to finally go ahead and cash in the coupon for the what is it, like $3 off when you buy 74 or more, because they actually found a couple items on RightStuf's site from NIS America that they didn't put on sale per se, so you could actually use the discount. They weren't like slightly marked down, so when I bundled these 2 together, I was actually able to get my 10% discount, and also on top of that, another $3 off the entire order. So yeah, we have the Shigure Bobblehead from Fruits Basket, and licensed by Funimation from Great Eastern Entertainment. So let's go ahead and open this one up and check it out. And go ahead and take care of all the pesky tapes, because the tapes is the enemies sometimes. It's got some heft to this, alright. Okay, get Shigure out of here. And, yep. It's like, it's not wood. It's like, I don't want to say pottery, but that's very cool. It's definitely got weight to it, and yeah, it's a good springiness. Some of these bobbleheads you get, they just stop right away. This one actually has quite a bit of good movement to it, so that's a cool little pickup here. Let's see, the price with discounts was actually only $13.49 on this one, so very neat. We'll put this one off to the side and go to the next item. And yeah, so the other one here is the NIS release of 2nd generation Genshiken. Now, yeah, I didn't honestly care for the reboot of this so much. And originally, I had decided I wasn't going to get it, and then I thought, well, maybe I should. And the whole reason for that is that I have the 3 box sets that were released by Media Blasters originally for Genshiken. Genshiken Volume 2, and of course Kujibiki Unbalance, the OVA series that, if you watch these, the OVA, or I should say Kujibiki Unbalance, is the anime that is referred to with the club activities. Well, then eventually, here, they released Kujibiki Unbalance, which is actually, as its own story, a little bit different as far as the art in here, and has its own storyline. And then, of course, it has a Genshiken OVA. So you have to have these to know about this, but at the same time, you have to have this one to get the extra OVA to, yeah, so that pans out that way. So that leads to, well, since NIS released it, and I had the others, and I want to say, actually, the first and second season of Genshiken were okay, but I really did enjoy this individual, like, 12-episode series of Kujibiki Unbalance. So this is really worth checking out if you've seen Genshiken and you haven't gotten around to getting the Kujibiki Unbalance OVAs, or in this case, I guess the episodes. I shouldn't call it an OVA, because this isn't an OVA. This is an actual series. But worth checking out. I believe RightStuf still sells the smaller, like, complete set of this. This is a collector's box that is, of course, no longer available, no longer in print. Same with the Genshiken art boxes, too. I believe they're gone as well. You can only get, like, the complete collections. I may be wrong on that, though you will want to check the bargain bin on RightStuf to see what they have in for Genshiken 2 right now. But yeah, so definitely had to pick up the Genshiken 2nd generation just to complete the collection more than anything else. So we'll just kind of go over this here quick, of course. Let me get this in frame for you. The 2nd generation box set from NIS America, and we'll see the spine here and on the back side as well. And of course, top of the box and bottom. And yeah, as I had mentioned earlier, this is no longer available. It's out of print at NIS America. So if you are still wanting to pick this up, you will want to go over to RightStuf while you can. And granted, you're not going to get any kind of special, like, purchase bonus like they offer with NIS. But you know, still, if you want your last chance, if you want to pick this one up, head over to RightStuf. Definitely, they still have a couple in stock the last time I looked. Insert that was in here as well, and then we'll just kind of look over, of course, the premium set here. They have the guidebook, and of course they set this up so you want to say backwards for those of us in America. It goes from left to, is it left to right or right to left, I believe, so instead of left to right. But just kind of flip through this quick here, and very nicely done art book. And I had to look at this to see if that wasn't like real marker print there. That's cool. Definitely a nice job done by them on this. It's well binded guidebook. So, and then of course we have the discs. And I'll go ahead and unwrap these quick and open them up. Alright, so the premium release is only on Blu-ray disc. There are no DVDs in this set. Quite possibly, if and when NIS decides to release a standard edition, they may go with a DVD then. But I do have to say this, as far as when I mentioned earlier that I did not care for the series. I should say, you know, it's like some of the others that I started watching a few episodes, and again on Crunchyroll it was a weekly thing, and I'm going to give it another chance. Quite possibly if I can sit down and watch more episodes at a time instead of having to watch one at a time or two at a time and having to wait for the next one each week. Well, since I have them all together in one, if I watch them all at once or try to get them all within a couple sittings, maybe I will like the series a little bit better. But I do give NIS credit. This definitely follows, as far as the packaging, the same line as Anime Works and Media Blasters went all around with designing theirs, except this is something different when I looked at these that I'm not used to with NIS, is having reversible covers. So that's pretty cool. Not a lot of their sets have that you could actually... here is what's on the inside, but you could flip this to the outside cover. So we have a different option, even though the back side retains the same trailer artwork, but we do have two different options on the front, or on the front side for a cover on there. And then we have our disc as well, a very nice full color screening. And for those of you who... it matters. It is Region A only, so unfortunately those of you in Region B, this is not a region-free release, so that is Disc 1, and now we'll go ahead and take a look at Disc 2 as well. And I guess you couldn't call this a reversible cover, so to say, but this is a little different in here. Interesting, some kind of instruction manual for... dressing up this doll in color and black and white. A little different. Whoever Susanna Hopkins is. Again, it comes down to, I'm going to have to try to rewatch this, and I wonder if the figures were actually made available in Japan that they're mentioning here. That's kind of interesting as well. And as opposed to the first disc, the screening on the second one here is a little generic, but still better than the one color screening that Funimation likes to use on a lot of their discs anymore. So I will give this another watch, and hopefully I can get into this a little better. But I do give NIS credit. They definitely took the idea that Media Blasters had when they released the first and second seasons of the original Genshiken and ran with it. And very cool that they used the same idea, or as far as different artwork for the disc release boxes. So yeah, actually, I have to say in the end that I'm happy that I did pick this up. And even if I don't like the series, it's still definitely a very cool box and stuff to actually display. So happy that I picked this up and added it into the collection. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you again soon, before too long. Don't know what's coming up next, whether it be figure or something from RightStuf again next week, but hope to see you again soon.